going to kind of do a little bit of a live stream around one of the beer news stories I saw earlier. So if you were on the YouTube page and you saw the community tab, then I'm sure you saw that there. But we're going to talk about the new beers coming out of Harpoon Brewery and also teaming up with Duncan. So kind of an interesting mix. And of course, they've actually teamed up in the past on things, of course, as well. They've actually gotten together before to do a coffee porter, and also they've done a coffee pale ale, which I've had the coffee pale ale. And I think if I did have the porter, if I did have it, I didn't check it in Untapped, but this is actually going to be something a little different, because they're actually going to start infusing with donuts. So not the first one to actually put donuts in beer, of course. As Dan from Booze Reviews had noted on the community tab, of course, that Rogue had done that with their Voodoo Donut series. But I'm from the Northeast, and I'm from New Jersey. And growing up from New Jersey, I've always got a love for Dunkin' Donuts. So Dunkin' Donuts always holds a spot right here. So looking forward to kind of seeing how they may try to pull this off. What is going on? EB in the house. Cheers, homie. What is happening? Eclectic Beer Reactions. Alan, if y'all don't know him, make sure you check him out. Good homie and a fellow Call of Duty buddy, part of the regimen. But so I'm going to flip over to check out the donut beers that'll be upcoming here. And I'm actually messing around a little bit different with the OBS, so hopefully everything kicks over correctly. And here we have Duncan and Harpoon Brewery launched Donut-Infused beers. Now these will be appearing starting in September, so next week you may start seeing these pop on your shelves if you do get Harpoon as part of the beers being offered where you're actually at. And as you go down and check out some of the things on the page here, I'm going to scroll down. I'm flipping between a couple screens, so it might take me a little minute or two to get back to the comments. But you can see launching again, a series of new coffee for the first time, Donut-Infused beers for all, a trio of new beers. The Pumpkin Spice Latte Ale, the Boston Cream Stout, and the Jelly Donut IPA. So they'll be all joining the Harpoon Dunkin' Coffee Porter on the shelves. I think they probably benched the Coffee Pale Ale. I don't believe that one was as well received as expected. And I'm going to pull my other camera up here so that way you guys can see me on cam here as well. But you're going to tell me you're going to put one of these into a beer? I don't know. I'm going to have to see how this actually turns out. Like I said, I do love my Dunkin' Donuts, and that is my favorite, vanilla cream. We actually got a Dunkin' put next to us probably about almost a year ago, and it's not good. It's not good. I spent a lot of time there, it seems. If I'm not getting beer, I'm getting donuts. 40 some odd gigabyte update today. Crazy. Oh, really? I have not turned on Call of Duty today, so I guess I won't be playing tonight if it's got to go through an update again. Cheers, Sparkle. What is happening? Good to see you, Michelle. I have a ham and cheese sandwich with soup and water. Not feeling good today. Bad air quality where I am. Oh, take care of yourself. Hopefully it's something you just shake off there and can get through it. Yeah, with the you might be getting some of that smoke coming over from the fires, I guess, from California and stuff, if you've been out there in the Arizona area. Todd, what is going on, my friend? Good to see you, buddy. So let me get back over here to check out some of these beers coming out with Harpoon. And Harpoon does make some nice beers, by the way, if you get a chance to check them out. At least I think so. I have enjoyed some of their beers from time to time. So he said, after extremely positive reaction to the coffee porter last 2 seasons, they took it a step further to see what would happen if they made a beer with donuts. New lineup to celebrate classic fall. So they have the Dunkin Pumpkin, inspired by the Pumpkin Latte Spice Latte Ale, brewed with real pumpkin pie spices, and a splash of coffee. Light in color and easy drinking, perfect blend. All the autumn flavors we love with just a touch of espresso-like roast. So that's coming in at 5.2 ABV. That's pretty decent for an ABV coming in for something like that. You got the Boston Cream Stout, brewed with real Dunkin' Donuts and cacao nibs. Add extra dough-like and chocolatey notes to an easy drinking, creamy dry Irish stout, 4.3 ABV. That's a little bit lower than I like on my ABVs for stouts, but The dry Irish stout style isn't one of a higher stout note. So we'll see how that plays out. I feel like it's going to have some thinness in there, so we'll see. And then you have the Harpoon Dunkin Jelly Donut brewed with real Dunkin Donuts and raspberry puree. Slightly hazy IPA, has bright notes of jelly and citrus from the addition of fruit forward, whole melon, and citra hops. ABV 5.7. That doesn't sound too bad on that one. That one sounds like that might be a nice, decent one there. And then they bring them back the coffee porter. First ever tribute to the Dunkin coffee that has helped keep Harpoon running. Classic American porter combines multi notes of chocolate, caramel, and toffee with the comforting and familiar flavor of Dunkin Original Blend coffee at 6.0% ABV. Yeah, they had to get rid of that pale ale. The pale ale, I think, was only getting somewhat okay ratings. I know when people looked at it on Untappd, but you know, it is what it is. We have a lot of different styles of beers, so they're excited about being able to bring this out and share this with the people. I don't know what you guys actually think about it. If you're looking forward to enjoying beers, you ever think you would enjoy a beer that had donut in it? Have you had one? Have you had like the Rogue one that had the Voodoo donut? Have you done anything along those lines? Checking out any of those beers. I gotta say I'm a little bit intrigued to see what they actually do. They are putting so many new things into these beers that they just keep turning the handle and cranking them out. EV said, yeah, starting to get aggravated. New gun and return of the shoot the ship maps. Oh, okay. And EV said, cheers to Todd Sparkles. Cheers, Alan. Todd Sparkles. Everybody's saying hello there. Yeah, so I guess I'm going to run a upload tonight, or download rather, to get the new stuff. But looks like I may be playing NBA 2K20 in a bit, since I can't play Call of Duty. But yeah, so taking a look here at the beer. Again, these will be out next week, starting here in September. If you want to check it out, you can go here. It says as well, which will take you to the Harpoon Brewery, and you can see all the beers. Does anybody ever say no, they're not 21 if they want to get in? That's such a stupid question to have on these things. But as far as finding it, you can see all the Harpoon beer areas highlighted. Now, I'm right here in Kentucky, which is kind of funny. I mean, I'm right there, and I cannot get Harpoon in Kentucky. However, I can get it in Ohio, I can get it in Indiana. Usually, I think I get it over at not Party Source, but Jungle Gyms. But Party Source is here, so I can't get it. Just funny how that goes. Like, why not just make it red all the way right there? Come on, Harpoon, just close out Kentucky. It's like playing Monopoly. Get the full street, be good to go, move on, and get to the other spots that are out there. But yeah, so I will probably pick it up at some point just to kind of give it a feel to see. Tuna said, every time I play NBA, I end up with a malice at the palace. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Oh, what's going on, Erie? Thanks for joining us. Little late. AV's laughing at Tunis there. So, if you're looking to find it, these are the states you can actually find it at, or the areas. Erie says, smashing likes. Well, thank you, Erie. But it's funny how the distribution skips all out there. It gets out to California, but skips over all those states to get to California. But that's what beer distribution does sometimes. As far as any conversation, let's see what people are saying about this right now. So why are you spamming this everywhere? I think that was replying to somebody else, but they removed the comment. Can change their name to Dunkin Donut. Used to be a boy with an important news break, only the Associated Press. People like, this isn't news. Oh, look at that. Somebody says, I'd rather drink a Zima. You can't escape the Zima. You can't escape the Zima. Common response, Zima sucks. Give him a little checkup. Well, I gotta sign in. I ain't gonna do that, but I would give him a checkup if I was on there. Alpha Omega, I think, is going to be disgusting. And Bonnie says, this just hurts my head. So, some interesting takes out there on the new beer to actually be released. But depending on what your thoughts are, I'm wondering, will you give it a try if you are into a lot of the craft beers? If you've had some of the beers from before, from Harpoon and Dunkin, is this something else you'll try to branch out into? I think it's got a nice little mix there. It's got a 12-pack that's out there as well. It looks like to be a variety pack that you'll be able to get. So, They have 3 of the 4 in one thing. So if you want to get a 12-pack and try them out, there you go. And if you don't like them, give them to some friends, I guess. Do what you got to do. Let's see who else is in the house. We got Moose Gal in the house. Hi, Mr. Cool Cat. Well, thanks, Moose. How you doing tonight? Hopefully things are feeling well and you're off to a good almost midweek as we are at Tuesday finally. Erie says she was crocheting, so you were crocheting rather than watching me live? Is that what you were saying, Erie? You were crocheting rather than being here live with us. That's messed up. You should have just said you were washing your hair. Steven said, was it crocheting or knitting? Asking for Angela. That's funny, Tunis. At Erie, what are you making? I can knit, Moose Gal says. Crocheting. I can hardly knit worth of crap. Graphigan, smart people, love them some Zima. Erie, stop it. Just stop trying to put Zima. Just stop it. Erie, do you mean Lafkin? Zima is like purple passion. Everyone's had it. You just don't want your friends to see you doing it. Yeah, kind of like playing a Celine Dion song, I guess. No, a Graphigan is a graph pattern blanket. LOL, my kids had my phone. Oh, now you're going to blame the kids for why you weren't here. Alan was here. I'm just saying. Your number one fan. I need your support. So, no, but it's all good. And yeah, so I thought I'd get on here. Hadn't done a live in a bit. I'm actually going to do a beer review in a little bit because I have one more beer to actually do from Hop Butcher. And this will be one I'll get uploaded as well. But I'm going to be doing the last one they sent me, which is actually their dark black. It is an Imperial Stout that comes in at 10.5% ABV. This one is brewed with maple and sea salt. Kind of feel like a little bit of a stout with a goza appeal, so I'm kind of intrigued by that. So that'll be something I will actually check out here in a little bit. Sea salt and rich cocoa and sweet maple. So yeah, so I'm going to do that in a bit here, but I'm going to upload that video and then upload some of the other ones to the channel. Me use Zima live stream. Well, I told you if Zima ever came back, we would do a live stream. So if it does come back, I'm locked into doing a Zima live stream with you there. Had to have another COVID test among other tests. Oh, wow. Hopefully it goes okay. Did you get the results yet, or you got to wait like a couple days for the results, Moose Gal? Always blame the kids. Well, if you got them, you might as well blame them, right? So, and congrats to Erie and also Eclectic on their anniversary as well, by the way. Throw that out there, too. So, congrats to both you guys. Eclectic said, I'm still here. So Erie never heard of that. Sounds intriguing. Choosing guy made a few doing a C2C with this one. Now, I don't even know what you're talking about right there. I mean, I know nothing about crocheting. Erie says I'll order from Japan. Nice. They're still selling it there. Huh. So there you go. A little bit of crocheting type tips. You would think if you're talking about something using yarn that Angela would be around. I mean, that's her skill set, yarning with Angela. So, but yeah, so that's what I had for tonight. So I'm trying to think of anything else happening. What are you guys up to? Anybody else drinking anything tonight before I crack one open here in a bit? Anybody else getting into anything, or it's kind of a kickback night? I'm probably going to jump over and watch some of 21090, by the way. So tonight, 21090, they may have started already. I can't remember what time they start, but they're doing their top 10 romantic comedies. That's what they're doing tonight. Top 10 romantic. I don't even know if I've seen 10 romantic comedies. I probably have. I just couldn't think of any offhand. I mean, but that's what they're actually doing right now. I always think of like When Harry Met Sally is kind of one. I don't know, maybe Pretty in Pink or something. I don't know. I don't usually watch romantic comedies, so I'm a little lost. So I may go check out what they're doing just so I can get more knowledge about the romantic comedy area. 8 years and we ain't killed each other yet is a blessing for sure, right? Well, you guys are doing it, yeah. 8 years, and then I think you were said 3 together before that, so maybe 11 total, which is awesome. Maybe 4 days. Oh, it depends on the lab. Oh, wow. So was there something like you were having some things flare up again, and they wanted to make sure you didn't have it, I guess, Moose? Or because I know you had it before, so if it might have been something else going through the area that caused you to have to go back in and retake it. With 40 some odd giga not going anywhere anytime soon. Yeah. I wish I would have known earlier. I would have done it while I was working, but I thought about turning on a game today just to make sure nothing was going on, and I didn't do it. So, but you're here, Tyler's here. Like, you guys want to play some basketball or something? We can try to team up over there too. If you guys want to try to do something, let me know. Having some Crown. You're big onto the Crown now. You've been enjoying a little bit of there with the whiskey. Over 20 kills came in first and like 3 deaths. Erie, nice. Is that the best match you've had thus far? That's pretty solid. No beer, needs some good stouts or a juicy New England IPA. Oh, yeah. Erie did kill it earlier. 22 kills, 3 deaths on the hard hat. Oh, so you undercut yourself, Erie. 22 kills on hard hat, which isn't always the funnest map for people. 11 years, how she hasn't killed me. Woman has nerves of steel. Oh, she is a patient one, I guess. Despite how she yells at people during the game. Sleepless in Seattle and You Got Mail. See, I've never seen either of those. I know Meg Ryan, Tom Hanks, but I just never seen those ones. I was screaming for Alan since I was not recording. I need proof. I told you start streaming your stuff. You got to start streaming it. So that way you have it there. Moose had a fever after they did an ear temp reading. Didn't have one before appointment. Oh, wow. Fever after they did the reading. That's interesting. And then Moose says hi to Alan as well. Yeah, so you were fine, and then they did that, and you're like, oh, she's got a fever. Yeah, I was a whiskey and bourbon fan before I even started drinking beer. Went to craft, says Bud Light sucks ass taste-wise. A good move, my friend. A very good move. A wise one indeed. I still like to drink the whiskeys and stuff. Oh, they are cute moves. Todd said, Erie is better than me. Erie said, Todd, I sucked around after. It was just luck for sure. Yeah. It's like when you golf and all of a sudden you get a birdie. You're on top of the world, but then you come back and you get a 4 over. You're like, ah, shit, I thought I had it under control, but no, not yet. You got one in there. No, but Erie is definitely getting better, though. I can see the improvement on the matches when she plays. And I might have a couple other people for the regimen that I was talking to as well. I know Micah over Finish the Glass. He actually plays Call of Duty, so he might join up with us. And then a couple other guys that I know, too, so I'm going to grow that regimen out. Hell, maybe one day we can be good enough to have a Call of Duty team. We'll see. That would be funny. And I don't want to do that. I'd be the old guy at the club, playing against those young kids. I'm just in it to have fun. Best whiskey, hands down, I've ever had. Jack's Single Barrel. Nice. I don't think I've had Jack's Single Barrel. No, I'm pretty sure I have it. But I mean, I like the Wood. I like Woodford. I like Makers. We've had some other ones. I've been in the business I'm in. I've been to a lot of events where you've had like different whiskeys, and I've enjoyed different times. I can't remember all the different ones. Plus, I used to bartend, but Elijah Craig I do like as well. And Michter's. I haven't had Michter's. It's like Mike asked me last night. He's like, it seemed like me being in Kentucky, I'd be doing more of the whiskey stuff since I'm in the bourbon state. But no, I mean, I still enjoy beer more than whiskey, although I'll drink it, as I do. To get 7 straight kills on the oil rig, but after that, I kept getting killed. So yeah, it's all putting the pieces together. It's definitely putting the pieces together. Yeah, Woodford and Makers are bourbons. Yeah, but like I said, it's the bourbon state. I'm like 5 minutes from Boone County Distillery that makes some decent whiskey as well, and some of the breweries around here use them for their barreling of their stouts and stuff, which are pretty cool. Haven't had any of the Old Forester. That's definitely around as well. I think I don't know if I mentioned it here before, but I need to go over to the bar and do a video where we have like the largest bourbon under one roof in the world now here in Newport, Kentucky. So one of our places has, I think it's like 500 different bourbons they have there. It used to be in Japan. Fun fact there, Japan, they drink a lot of bourbon over there, and they used to have the biggest one, and we just got it back like a couple years ago. Let me see. Are you playing a game? What's with the kill chat? Yeah, it's Call of Duty. Yeah, we all play. Well, me, Alan, Erie, Ty, we all play Call of Duty. So we were talking about Call of Duty as well. Yeah, we have like a regiment together on there with other people that join in and play with it. It's kind of like pretty much a team. So it's fun to blow off some steam, have some fun, and relax. We all need that nowadays, that's for sure. But but I'm gonna do the review of this other beer. I'm gonna probably jump on the PS5. I'm gonna probably put some gaming up on the Rod J Gaming channel. I hate putting basketball up on there because basketball they cut the sounds, basically because so people don't get screwed or whatever by copyrights. But then it's all silent for the most part unless you're talking. Japan is smart as hell, Zima. Stop it with the Zima. Stop talking about the Zima. Japan's got a few other things. Oh, speaking of Japan, so weird story I saw yesterday. Well, it's not really. It's kind of an interesting idea. I don't know if you guys have seen their new bathrooms they're coming up with over there, where they're basically invisible, that you can see into them. I should say transparent more than invisible. You can see into them from outside. So you'll be able to tell if they're clean or anybody's using them before you go in. And then once you go in and lock the door, it goes opaque so nobody can see you in the bathroom. So they're putting them around different spots in Japan. Kind of interesting on how they're actually doing that. Of course, I feel like somebody's going to be in there one day and forget to lock the door, so they're going to be exposed or something's going to happen. Somebody's going to go in there and do something stupid. It's going to be kind of crazy, but maybe that's putting our culture onto their culture. Maybe nobody will do it over there. But if they put it here like that, I know somebody will do something. What's up, Lep? Cheers, my friend. Good to see you, buddy. Happy Tuesday to you. The Moose said, that's cool. We're talking about the Call of Duty. Here's a hey, Lep. You can always get a different game or a game on your PC and use OBS. Yeah, true that. The Moose says, Zima, ha. Yeah, Erie's big on the Zima, Moose. She's waiting for it to come back so we can do a live stream doing Zima. I don't know why she wants to put the pain on me like that. She's going to put the pain on me to actually do a Zima. What happens when it stops working and everyone sees your box or tube? Well, it's kind of set up that if the power goes out, there's a protection there where it won't do that. But if somebody doesn't lock the door, you can see inside the bathroom. So it's kind of like, I think if someone going in there, it might be like a little inebriated or something like that and everything, or just someone goes in there, forgets to lock the door, and then they realize everybody's kind of facing them and like, what are they looking at? And you realize you didn't lock the door and you're exposed. So that's just kind of interesting. What happens when it stops working, everyone? Yeah, and then he says, thank you, Lep, and then Japan for the win. But yeah, well, Japan's always got some cool stuff happening, it seems, over there. So, which would be a country I would like to visit at some point before I leave this planet. But there's so many good spots to try to visit around here, around the world. It's kind of like, need to get out and try to do more. Once the COVID clears the air a little bit, of course. Kind of sucks not going to the Caribbean or anything this year, but it is what it is. Actually save a few bucks. I was telling one of the guys earlier when I went to Gatlinburg, it was a nice little time to kick back and relax and do nothing. So sometimes doing nothing can be the best thing you can do for yourself, just to clear your head. So no complaints. Lep says, what's up to Moose Gal with the peace sign. But yeah. What is it, 8:47? Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this baby up so I can eat my Dunkin' Donut, because the Dunkin' Donut got me. I had to go get Dunkin' Donuts, so I'm going to talk about Dunkin' Donut. And then I'm going to do a beer, upload some other video stuff probably, and then, like I said, I'll probably get on the gaming channel here in a bit. So anybody wants to game, hit me up. I always won't be Call of Duty, but like I said, if Todd or Alan, you guys want to do basketball or something like that, we can definitely try to do that as well, or anything else. Actually, you know what? We do that. I think we all have like the World War II Call of Duty. I don't think we've played that, so we could do that as well. But I'm going to go ahead, shut it down. Thanks for everybody that tuned in. Always appreciate all you guys for spending some time here. This beer will be going up. The next beer, I got a mystery beer that'll be going up on the channel that Sean sent me from Nerd Sense. You'll see how I did against that. And I have a second mystery beer I'm going to be doing as well, and then getting to some other ones. So A lot of good beers lined up, but this will be the last of the hop butchers when I do this one. So I know you guys have been hop butchered out probably, but they're doing some pretty good stuff. Again, if you happen to see their beers out of Chicago, I would definitely recommend them. Drink from long ago that was amazing. You can only at Jolly Ranchers or Life. Stop it with the Zima. No, the Zima. Blue Scout, don't ask about the Zima. It's like, no, what? Run away. Don't do it. But that being said, thanks for everybody that tuned in. Look forward to catching up with you guys soon. Let me know how you like this stuff. If you like this, doing these kind of little news type pieces, leave a comment, hit the thumbs up, something like that. Let me know what your thoughts are on it, and I'll try to maybe do some more of these stories rather than just trying to hit everybody on the Beer Flow show on Thursday. I feel like everybody's getting a lot of the different beer reviews out there, so I can find some other things to bring to beer to you guys. I definitely want to do that as well. Look forward to catching up with you soon. Keep drinking those good craft beers. Remember, there's always time. Get your beer on. Cheers, everybody.